Hello everybody, welcome back to the Book of Unwritten Tales. I finally understand why this place translates to pain itself, and why that smug-ass sphinx in the background always has that stupid smirk. I have spent maybe an hour and a half of footage you'll never see clicking everything there is to click here. There's nothing. There is nothing to do relating to what's inside that pyramid. So I figured, hey, I'll go back to my ship, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo. Guess what I find? You know what? I'm just going to show you. I reloaded. Let me just show you. So I came up here all frustrated, clicked on everything there was to click on. Was like, well, son of a... I guess I'll go down here. Walked right up to the set of course thing. Dicked around.
All right, then.
Realized maybe I need to go someplace else. And in fact, the answer is I do. You have to go back to Tugator. I was like, maybe we gotta go to Seastone, or we gotta go to the Elf Burrow. One's off limits, one nothing's there to happen at. The answer's Tugator. I decided to go there,
Cast off.
And what I found,
Nope,
you know, just
me
look.
neither. I think we all know who's responsible for that.
There's something else I learned, but I have forgotten it in the last hour and a half. Whatever it was important, but not too important. I'll remember
You
it
stay here.
eventually.
Prepare the cannons and be ready to rescue me if necessary.
Give me that damned elf immediately!
There's no damned elf here. Get lost.
See? Turns out, the baddies made their way to Tugator, and now this place is even more of a living hell. So, I guess we'll do the once-over look-around and see what there is.
An unhealthy, artificial-looking, oversweet, fatty parody of a foodstuff. Wonderful.
Yeah, can we take some? Hell yes!
Hey, what are you doing there?
I'm, admiring the fine delicacies.
Those aren't for you. They're for my guests. If you want to take part, I'm gonna have to make you pretty first.
No, that's all right. I'll keep my hands off your guests' food.
Great. Okay, don't touch the treats. Go to the Mary... What was that? Look at the transformed buildings.
That's wrong. Impressive, but wrong.
Look at the brightly colored cloths.
Colorful cloths. They don't seem to fulfill any purpose, apart from being colorful.
They're holding something. Huh, not anymore, they aren't. What about this hammer?
Not much escaped the brat's magic. This hammer is one of the lucky few.
Well, unless that was a person who then was transformed into a hammer, in which case, I will use him gently. Anything over here? Oh, look at that. That's cute. More buildings that are transformed?
That's some transformation. There must be powerful magic at work.
Okay, and then enter the observatory. Yeah, can we ask the Oracle what is going on right now?
Just one more piece. Just one more little piece and you've done it.
Hey, Eyes.
Nate, nice to see you again.
Come on. Knowing you, you never lost sight of me.
Your life wasn't so boring over the past few years, I must admit. Good season.
So, from what I can see, you have not changed.
I half expected to find you transformed into a huge ball of fluff with big goggle eyes.
The council leader and the charming Chantal are concentrating their attention on the palace. Fortunately.
I guess you also want her off the island as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. I like tragedies, but I've never wanted to be in one.
Ivo's mother put her into a deep sleep. Oh, maybe he can help.
You know why I'm here?
Of course, Princess Ivo.
There is a mirror in the room.
Isn't it sad? An elf in the prime of her life, sleeping away her best years.
I'm going to prevent that from happening.
And I hope you're successful. This is more boring than watching the cricket.
So how do I rescue her?
Ivo's father said I can't rescue Ivo against her mother's will.
That would be a bad idea. Although I'd like to see what would happen if you tried.
So how can I convince Ivo's mother that she's not acting in her daughter's best interests?
Isn't she? The future's in constant flux. Even I can't see it clearly in my mirrors. A powerful priestess like her might be able to see more, but clearly she doesn't want to.
She thinks Ivo's thrown her life away, and she thinks it's impossible that she could be happy with a child, or with me.
A difficult task that you... come on, number 3! Run! Come on! Yes! Sundancer won!
Focus, I need your help.
Ivo's pregnancy. Do you know who...
Ivo said you weren't the father, but if not you, who?
I'm not the Oracle with 100 eyes. How should I know who it is?
Eyes that are blind if there's no reflective surface nearby. Ivo seemed very surprised by the news herself. She spoke of a curse that might have struck her.
A curse. Yeah, sure.
Okay. The mirror showing Ivo. Can I have it? Ooh.
Can I have that mirror?
Of course not!
I could always keep an eye on Ivo with it, and maybe it'll come in useful some other way.
It's already useful. It means I can see what happens next in the story. Anyway, I've never given any of my mirrors away. They are rare collector's
Oh, what if I had a
items.
better mirror, though?
You collect mirrors?
Yes!
Rewind, delete, stupid question.
No, but I found this mirror. Maybe you want it.
This little mirror came from a tomb in Lorem Ipsum. Is it worth anything?
Is that... Oh. Do you know what you've got there?
I'll take that as a yes then.
That's the mirror. The first one. Thousands of years old. Just imagine all the things it's seen. All the classics you could watch in it.
Wanna swap? The mirror, the first one, thousands of years old, in mint condition, for the mirror connected to Ivo's room?
Yes, of course. Take it.
Nice. Boop.
Wow.
And into the bag it
Mirrors
goes.
used to be so small.
I gotta go.
Yes, go. Henceforth.
Awesome. I can't believe any of that worked. Cool. All right, well, now back to these two nutballs. Can we talk to her?
When Ivo told me about Seastone, I could hardly believe it. Even if the power of the brat's sorcerer grandpa is concentrated in the wand, where did he get all the power from? I'd better not speak to her. She could turn me into a small, hairy, pink critter in the blink of an eye. And who would want something like that hanging around?
Yuck, 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 yuck. Okay, then let's talk to Lady Van Buren.
Lady Van Buren, I assume.
Yes? Who are you? What do you want?
Well, my name is Wayne Schlegel.
My name is Wayne Schlegel from the Seastone Life and Accident Insurance Company.
What do you want here?
There was an accident here. A pirate lost an eye. Now he has to wear a wooden leg. There was clearly a problem in processing the claim.
There's no one here anymore. Apart from that damned red pirate and the elf he's hiding.
What kind of elf?
Elf? What elf?
A thieving elf! She robbed me while I had to deal with the rest of her kind.
You've been to Elfborough? I heard it's supposed to be very pretty at this time of year.
We couldn't get in. Protective charms that not even my little darling could do anything about.
What a shame.
And then I go back home and find I've been robbed by that damned elf and her mob. They will suffer the consequences.
So why do you think she's here?
And you're sure the elf's here?
Of course. She flew here from Seastone on a magic hippogriff. We followed her trail to here, and there are no indications that the hippogriff has flown on.
So, why don't you simply go in and get the elf?
You seem to have considerable magical power at your command, madam. Why don't you just magic the elf out of there?
If it were really so simple, do you really think I'd be wasting my precious time here? That red scoundrel threatened us! Us! He has a magic weapon in there! Ancient, divine magic, which even my Chantal can't do anything against.
Oh, well, if it's that damn genie, don't worry. He don't do nothing. Although, it's probably the Medusa head.
Perhaps I could go in there and talk to the red pirate. I'm an insurance salesman. No one would dare do anything to an insurance salesman.
Womp womp.
That's true. And every hour that I waste here prevents me from taking care of the transformation of the country. Go in. Convince that old scoundrel.
Sure, yeah. Oh, I admire your work, Lady Van Buren.
What you've done with this island is very impressive, Lady Van Buren. Just like in Seastone, you and your daughter are a real asset to this land.
Thank you very much. Politicians so seldom receive the thanks that's due to them. One works tirelessly for years on end for oneself and one's friends. And do the electorate thank you for it? No.
Sad. Very sad. Then I may take my leave, Lady Van Buren?
Yes, yes.
All right, I guess we're somehow getting in now. Oh, wait, we can just walk in? She must really be afraid of that head.
Stop right there.
Whoa, whoa, easy does it. Put that thing away.
Nate? Have you seen what they've done to my island?
I did see it. It is pretty crazy.
Let me guess. You've redecorated, so the pirates that fled come back.
Oh, it was that little brat and her mother. Turned up here saying I should hand over the elf.
And you explained politely that the elf is no longer here and that unfortunately you can, as such, be of no help.
I kicked them out. Then they started transforming my island. They would have got me too if I didn't have the head.
So, how'd you rescue the statues?
I see you were at least able to rescue the statues.
Statues? They're my friends. Tell him.
Friends!
I brought them in here long before them witches came. A man shouldn't be alone. Isn't that right, Martha?
Right.
Yeah.
The hell
I've
kind
even
of
heard of people who
parrot
went
is
mad
that?
because they had no one to talk to.
Can't happen to me. I've got friends, and things are on the up.
Friends?
Yeah, no, you are super nutso. Well, Counselor Van Buren's after Ivo.
Van Buren's convinced that Ivo's still here. I'm supposed to persuade you to hand her over.
I'd do that at a drop of a hat. That elf is in league with dark forces. She was trying to drive me crazy. Do you hear what she said about the invisible force that determines what we do?
Van Buren isn't going to believe that Ivo's not here.
You've got to get that old bag off my island, Nate. You have to.
How do we do that? Ooh, I need the spirit compass urgently.
I'm here because I need the spirit compass.
What? Not because you missed my company?
And because I've missed your company. But mainly the compass.
Compass
A
me.
friend of mine won't find their way out of the realm of the dead without it.
I don't care about that. It's my compass. Right, Pierre?
Right.
You see?
And if I rescue, yeah, y'all?
How about I get Van Buren off the island, and in return you lend me the compass? You'll get it back in one piece.
You get rid of them both, mother and daughter.
That's the deal.
William, what do you say?
It's stew today.
Ah, good old Bill. All you ever think of is food. All right, Nate. If you get those two monstrosities off my island, I'll lend you the compass for a day.
It's all I need it
Deal.
for.
Deal.
Okay, see you later.
I've got to go.
See you later.
That monkey is
you later.
trouble. Look at him. He's just ready to
The ape
roll.
has got nothing to match the Van Buren's magic.
Except a gun.
He could easily take me out if I try to steal the compass.
Great.
The ape has got nothing to... But he can...
Look at the statues.
Perhaps Old Red's friends can persuade him to give me the compass.
Well, they will. Move the statue bit by bit.
I'd better not. Old Red would notice if I moved the statue.
Well, we have an accord. Look, we have an accord. So I just go back outside and talk with them. I remember the days when we just drank in here. Well, we had a conversation. I think you'll like the results.
Lady Van Buren,
Yes.
The elf is not in the palace.
I've spoken to the Red Pirate. He says the elf fled before you even arrived.
Of course he says that. But he's hiding her.
I haven't seen her anywhere.
Then you haven't looked properly enough. I want that elf. Bring her to me.
Then I may take my leave, Lady Van Buren?
Yes, yes.
Okay, can I finally talk to her? Like, hey, you little rapscallion.
Hello there.
What do you want? Go away!
You're the daughter of Lady Van Buren, aren't you?
I'm Nate. You're the Council Leader Van Buren's daughter, right?
Uh-huh. And you are not invited to my party.
Pretty what you've done with the town.
Quite, pretty what you've done with the city.
I got it all out of my book. And Mommy says I've got a real artificial talent.
Artistic. Although, artificial works too.
I would say that you're done here. Why not go transform something else? Actually, let's see what this leads to.
A tea party, huh?
Exactly like in my book. I'm celebrating my birthday.
Uh-oh.
I've got a table, tea, and lovely things to eat. And any minute now, the guests will arrive.
Like the Mad Hatter?
The Mad Hatter
Oh,
and
boy.
the White Rabbit.
Oh, boy.
And then I'll get presents.
Oh, boy. Well,
Wouldn't it be fun to move on and transform something else? Or to travel back to Seastone and have an afternoon nap?
Mommy's looking for the elf who stole things from us.
Yes, but aren't you the one in charge here? Just tell her you want to go somewhere else.
But I've got everything ready for my tea party, and the guests will arrive any minute.
But...
about these guests, where are they coming from?
And this Hatter and Rabbit? Will you make them appear by magic?
No, I can only change things. They will come here. I've done everything exactly the same as in my book, so they've got to come. I always get very angry if I don't get exactly what I want.
Okay.
And they all
Time
have
to
to
go,
bring me
Nate.
presents, and when the Hatter and the White Rabbit are there, then Mommy has to come over as well. Right, Mommy?
What, sweetie?
When the other guests have arrived, then you'll come over too and give me an unbirthday present, right?
Of course, my sweet. As soon as a Mad Hatter and a White Rabbit appear, then I'll give you the most super-duper present ever.
Did you hear that? The biggest, bestest present ever!
How do I use that against you? How do I use that against you? Tell me about the Mad Hatter.
Who is this Mad Hatter you're expecting?
He's a Hatter, and he's mad.
Uh-huh. And what is it that makes him a Hatter? And what makes him so mad?
Oh my god, are we about to get in the closet and change into a costume?
He wears a top hat and a colorful neckerchief, and I'm not sure why he's mad, but he is.
I see.
So what about this White Rabbit?
A white rabbit at a tea party? Curious.
You think?
Yeah, and perhaps you should give him a watch if he doesn't turn up soon.
No, my guests have to give me a present.
All right, well, I've got to go. She's not going to let me go, but I'll ask anyway. Whatever.
I'd love to be a guest at your tea party.
Ew, you can't come. You aren't a Mad Hatter, and you're not a White Rabbit either. And you're a boy, and ugly.
Hey.
Now listen here.
I can make you pretty.
Thank you, but that's not necessary. I've got to go.
Yes? Otherwise you'll scare my guests away.
I've got to go. Okay. One last look before we go back to the ship. I think I have an idea here. We'll go like, hey, oh, da, da. Anything over here? Shrooms? Nothing? We good? Uh-oh. Look at the flower.
That's the third biggest flower I've ever seen.
Throw it in the bag. Yep.
The flower is too pretty and smells too good to just be left alone.
Great. Okay, anything over... Damn sweets again. And then the Mary. All right, back to the Mary we go. Okay, Critter, I have a plan. Do you think if I go back here, go into my wardrobe, we can find a hat fit for a Mad Hatter?
Wasn't there a...
Well,
there.
that works.
A rabbit costume.
Okay, so what about over here? Take something from the dressing table. Take something? Look, I'll take anything.
I should be able to find something useful for dressing up here. White powder, for example.
White rabbit. Gotcha. Okay, anything else?
Anything else? Perfume atomizer. Empty, unfortunately.
Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we could combine white powder with the rabbit thing. Nope. Okay. Huge bloom. We have a mirror. Put on the neckerchief.
Not my style. Too crazy.
Okay. We have tin can, homemade wire majigs, a wooden hammer. Do you think we can make Critter into the rabbit? Is that what we're supposed to do? Because that's what I want to do. Critter, what if I made you into a rabbit? Like this?
We haven't got a present for that brat yet, and I don't want to see Critter in drag for any longer than necessary.
I mean, I don't know that I agree with that. Okay, so we have to give a present to her when we arrive? Oh, wait, hold on. Do you think we make perfume for her? Ooh, wait, hold on. Pause. What was that damn press? It was like if you put stuff in it, it presses out the goo. He said the flower smelled really good, right? So what if we go back down? And we set a course back to the pyramid.
All right, then.
Follow me here. I think I'm figuring all this out. Because we go back to the pyramid, we squeeze out the juice, right? Then I just had an epiphany while I was going to this map, because I was like, what else could there be? The hat that's in the elf burrow in the library is basically the Mad Hatter hat, right? So let's try this first, because this is the one I'm not sure about. Then we'll go back here, and I'm positive that's that.
Cast off.
No one's going to care if we steal that hat. There's no importance to it. Right? Okay, we go in. Then we go over. Uh-oh. Hop on. What the hell? Alrighty. So what if we put the flower in here? Yeah.
That should work.
It should.
All right. I've pressed the oil out of the flower. It's sticky and smells strong.
Awesome. So then can I put it in the perfume majigger? Put it in, yeah. Put this in here.
It's all in.
Awesome. Okay.
The oily plant residue is too thick to atomize. I'll have to dilute it.
With water? Where the hell do I get water? All right, we'll worry about that in a sec. First, let's go back, and then we'll go to Elfborough, get my damn hat, my Mad Hatter hat. Yes. Yes, it's all coming together now. Then we'll go back and blow this little kid's mind.
All right, then.
So, go
Cast
here.
off.
And then we'll go here. And then we go here. I'm taking this damn hat. Mad Hatter hat, I'm taking you. Damn right I am.
A green top hat. It should be useful. Green top hats always are.
Cool. Okay. What if I put the top hat on? Because I will look super fab. Then I put on this. Definitely mad. All right, what if we go out here and grab the water that's right out here? Can we do that? Oh, there we go.
I don't know if it's the best perfume ever,
It'll do.
but as I made it, chances are it is.
Great. All right, back to the Mary. Then we go bunny ears to Critter.
It's embarrassing and...
Fine, we'll wait till we get back. Off to Tugator. See? Once you know what to do in this game, it's relatively easy to
All right,
figure it
then.
out. But it's knowing what to do that's the problem. That is not Tugator.
Cast
that
off.
is. Da, 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 da. That doesn't help at all. Why'd I come back here? Okay, we're here. I should be able to just be like, hey, bunny.
The Van Buren brat is expecting a Mad Hatter and a White Rabbit at her tea party. I've got an idea. All you've got to do is play the White Rabbit. It worries me a little how easy it is to persuade you to do this kind of thing.
And then we white powder him.
All right. You're white, you've got a costume on, you've got a present. It's now or never. May I introduce you to the White Rabbit?
That doesn't look like a normal rabbit at all.
Yes, well, you know.
Oh, gosh, it's a super rabbit.
Exactly.
Only the best for your party.
Have you got a present for me, little Snuffles?
Does he?
Mr. Hoppy has brought you some wonderful perfume.
Oh, okay.
Perfume? Achoo!
Splendid, isn't it? All the ladies in Lorem Ipsum are wearing it this season.
But it's making my eyes water.
That's how it has to be. Don't you know the saying, one must suffer to be beautiful? You shouldn't really be wearing this kind of thing yet. It's only for the big girls.
Only for grown-ups?
Yes, little girls shouldn't wear perfume. Only women of the world.
I am a woman of the world.
That's what Mr. Hoppy thought too. But don't tell your mother about it.
Do take a seat, Mr. Hoppy. May I offer you some tea?
The look in his face will always be priceless. Okay, so that's his gift. I have to give her something now?
Hello. I'm the Hatter. The Mad Hatter.
Just like in my book. Are you really mad?
Sure, completely insane. I think you're a revolting child, and you have terrible taste.
You must be really mad if you're making fun of me. Have you got a present for me, too?
Do I? I have a speaking... Oh, my tin cans? Well, now we know how those fit in.
I've got a great gadget for you. A magical communicator.
A what?
If you pull the string tight and someone speaks into the tin at one end, you can hear what he says at the other end.
That's completely lame. If you want something, then you could just scream loudly for it.
But it's not lame.
It is, and totally impractical, with all those cables and all. Huh. Now it'll work without the stupid cable.
Great.
Even better.
Do I get to keep those?
Say what? That isn't a present. I want a real present. Something that I could hold.
All right, so that was a horrible idea. What sort of present would you like?
And what kind of presents would you like?
Good ones. Anyone wishing to come to my birthday party must give me a good present.
And what is a good present?
I like sweet and fluffy animals. I like things for girls. And I like fairy tales.
Well, you got perfume. What else do I need to give you? Seeds? Are seeds for girls? Are magical mirrors for girls? Can I give her the mirror? I guess not. The hat, I can't. Can I give her white powder? No. Out of your face, little girl. Also, I just remembered what I forgot. It's that you can click this thing and fast travel from your inventory, and I'm a big dummy. Can I give her a wood plank? Do it. For all of us. For all of our sakes, end
Violence
her.
is never the solution.
End her.
In my experience, the absurd combination of bizarre objects is the solution. Always.
Like a board to the back of the head. End her. Well, great.
UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from the future. UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from the future. Hello there, old spore. Me, just got the #1 man with the plan. The bee's knees, the tip-top shape, I'm swell, see? And I'm gonna make a fortune for my ass for more. Shut the balls up! UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from. Shut the balls up! UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future, where everyone talks like they're from. Shut the balls up! Give me that! No! No! No!